Angry guy here, and the black woman that attacked a passport bro is facing 20 years in prison. If you're enjoying this content, please help get this channel to 100,000 subscribers by subscribing if you already haven't, like the video, and turn on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Now let's begin. So the black woman that attacked a passport bro is facing 20 years in prison. We're going to go ahead and jump into the video very quickly so you can see what happened, and then we're going to provide the additional details on her prison term that she is potentially facing, and it's just absolutely a doozy.
Two passengers.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Hey yo!
I dare you with your gay ass.
Oh my god!
I dare you. What you trying to be on? What you trying to be on? I'm on whatever you want. I'll beat you the fuck up. What you trying to be on? If you really fuck Billy, what you trying to be on? It's whatever. I'm trying to be on. Say
somebody know it, yeah.
one thing and I'm gonna rock your shit. Rock your shit.
He told me I got dubbed.
Stop being a dickhead. Stop being a dickhead. Stop. No, you're only one
Respect
dickhead.
that lady when she a real one.
Stop playing with me. I'm not a
Lady the real one.
You're not even from Philly. We don't have to argue with you on people.
Ooh!
I am this Saturday.
Oh my God.
Yo! Why they carrying her? Damn! Why they doing all that?
They got that bitch by her hands and her feet.
Yo, you have to understand, Miami-Dade police don't mess around. She was out in Florida, and she thought that she was going to be a boss, and, you know, you saw exactly what happened there. So you can clearly see that they were carrying her out. She lost some of her clothing. It's, undoubtedly she got strip searched when they took her into the jail. She's facing a ton of different convictions. She tried to bite a police officer. It's a ton of different things. We'll jump into it, and we're gonna find out how much time she's facing. It's over 20 years, but we'll jump into that. So as you guys can see here, unruly passenger accused of biting, kicking police as she was dragged off plane in Florida. So I mean, this is a pretty serious situation, and this actually happened back in March of 2023. An unruly passenger was placed under arrest after behaving badly on a plane in Miami. Police say she got into an argument with another passenger. The flight crew asked her to leave the Frontier airline flight, but she refused, so they called the police. Once under arrest, police say she struggled, kicked, scratched, and bit the officers. Man, boy, oh boy. They had to physically carry her across the tarmac in Miami-Dade. The incident happened during the boarding process for flight 2326 from Miami to Philadelphia. Simone Bryna Kim, age 24, of Texas, now faces several felony and misdemeanor charges. Frontier released a statement saying yesterday during the boarding process for flight 2326 from Miami to Philadelphia, two customers got into a verbal altercation, which resulted in one of the customers being asked to deplane. Upon her refusal, assistance was requested from local law enforcement. We defer to the Miami-Dade Police Department for additional information. So that's what you have there. But we actually have more information regarding this. So we're going to jump into that and we're going to find out how much time she's actually facing in prison, because it's a federal crime. It is a serious crime to put your hands on a police officer, to engage in this type of behavior. So she's going to have to do her time, and a lot. And like I said, when this type of thing happens, there's really usually no slap on the wrist. Even if she's a woman, she should have known better, and she's going to have to she's going to have to basically step up and learn from this and grow from this. But she's going to have to do her time. She's simply going to have to do her time. So if you see on the screen here, Simone Bryna Kim was charged with the following felonies and misdemeanors after her unruly behavior on a Frontier Airlines flight. So the felonies are this: she has 2 counts of battery on a police officer, 1 count of resisting an officer with violence, serious. Then she also has misdemeanors, 3 counts of assault on a police officer, and 1 count of trespassing. So she has a lot on her. She has an absolute ton on her. She has both felonies, multiple felonies, and multiple misdemeanors. The potential jail time for each charge based on general guidelines could be the following. For the felonies, battery on a police officer, this is generally considered a felony. The potential jail time can vary wildly depending on the jurisdiction and specifics of the case. In some states, it can be up to 16 months, 2 or 3 years, and even up to 5. Since she has 2 counts, the total could be double of these figures. Resisting an officer with violence, this is also generally considered a felony with potential jail time of up to 5 years. So this is really insane. Okay, so that's 15 years right there. Okay, and those are just the felonies. And then for the misdemeanors, assault on a police officer, this is generally considered a misdemeanor with potential jail time up to 1 year. Since she has 3 counts, the total could be triple that figure. So that's 3 years right there. And then that's trespassing. So this is generally considered a misdemeanor with a potential jail time up to 6 months. And she can end up doing these concurrently. So yeah, I mean, she's facing roughly up to 20 years in prison for what she's done. And that's unbelievable. If you want to be exact, like 18 years, 6 months. I mean, this woman is absolutely out of her mind for her to have done these things. And of course, it's up to the judge's discretion. But I don't know what she was thinking doing this, but she's gonna have to basically answer for her crimes. She's gonna have to face the law, and that's just how it is. Because as men, we don't get sympathy, we don't get empathy when we do these things. We end up having to do our time, and she needs to do her time. She needs to be held accountable for this so that she can grow and learn from it and hopefully become a better person as a result. It's more than time for women to stop getting away with bad behavior and to finally be held accountable. And I think that when something like this finally happens, it basically is a wake-up call for a lot of these women to let them know that, like, hey, nobody's going to be there to rescue you, and no one's going to tolerate your bad behavior. Like, you're going to face accountability for this regardless if you like it or not. And when you take it to this point, like, it's like an unsaid rule. Like, you don't fight with the cops, do not put your hands on a police officer. Like, it's you already know what's up. And it's like these dudes do this. And the crazy thing is, the thing that they were charged with, they would have gotten less time. They're going to get more time now for putting their hands on a police officer, than they would have for the original crime that they were charged with. Like, it would have literally been simple, like simple battery, or just like, or disturbing the peace. I mean, bro, you wouldn't even get time in jail for that. Really, like, 6 months, you're facing up to 6 months, but you're like, what, a first time offender. Sometimes these guys have had like multiple offenses and they still don't go to jail. And she went and did something as foolish and as stupid as this. And of course, she's going to cry victim and say that the man is to blame for this. And you know what, really speaking, no one's out here, no one's crying for her. No one's advocating for her. This is why Ray Ray and Pookie, this is why Tyrone is furious about all of this, because black men are walking away. They don't care about this anymore. They see what's happening to these people and they're like, you know what, good, absolutely great, you know, because they're abandoned. They're walking away from these women. They're walking away from these communities. They're leaving these men who've destroyed these communities to face accountability, to face the swift arm of the law for what they've done, how they destroyed these communities with these single mothers, you know, exuding this single mother energy. And now the roosters are coming home to crow, and they're going to have to deal with that all on their own. Guys, help get this channel to 100,000 subscribers by clicking on the subscribe button, like the video, and turn on notifications to never miss another video ever again. The black woman that attacked a passport bro is facing 20 years in prison. I want to know what you guys think about this. You know, she's facing a lot of time, 18 years, 6 months to be exact. And I hope she serves every single bit of it. But that's everything I have for you guys today. Let's talk about what you think regarding all of this in the comments. And if you agree that she needs to serve her time, it's the only way that women are going to be able to evolve and change when they have to face consequences. But I want to know what you guys think. You heard what I think. Now it's your turn to respond. Let's talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.